Hi, I'm Iris, and I'm doing my video journal because my wonderful therapist at Family Service and I decided that that would be a very good idea, very therapeutic. I'm 54 years old. I want to have, I want to have a good act, a good middle act, shall we say. And I just got back from the park, and I'm supposed to sit by a tree and just commune, commune. They have a beautiful woman's garden. It's absolutely beautiful here in City Park of New Orleans. And she said, when things come up, just write them down contemporaneously, brainstorming, don't be analytical. So I have my things, I went to the store, and I'm just feeling good because she said, one day be kind of light, write down things that tap you in your past or whatever. But she said, don't go into the onion level of pain that's very, very deep. She said, choose my levels of the onion, every day. So today was a little bit lighter, and I have some wonderful things at the store. Okay, here's my recycle bag, Whole Foods, do the Bayou Country, Slidell, Louisiana, laissez le bon temps rouler, okay? And I have some fantastic things. I got mangoes, you're not gonna believe it. I got mangoes for 79 cents. Can you imagine that? Isn't that one? It smells fantastic. Cayenne pepper, because I'm in New Orleans. What do you expect? I have curry powder, okay? You know what for? Curries, okay? And I have my toasted wheat germ, okay? Now, I do have the regular wheat germ, okay? But the toasted has so much more pop. So there's only, I'll put these in cookies. You have to choose the kind of, balance you want to do with the purity, but it is very delicious. And over here, I have my flaxseed. You just do a little sprinkle, but you feel so good when you get good things, and I have all my life. And of course, I protect my face from the sun, as you can see. So anyway, I had a wonderful time. Now, I must say, there's some things that kind of stirred me up when I was doing my video diary, my writing down my things for my video diary. And to tell you the truth, when I got the mangoes, okay, that took me back to 18 years old. Like I said, I'm 54. I'd have to do the math real quick. I think it's 40 years, okay? I have these kind of blocks. But anyway, so yes, that was when I had an Indian boyfriend, far be it for me to be negative. But it was like a fatal attraction. But I'm over it, I learned. But oh my gosh, did I love that era? Of course, I wasn't totally me. I loved the things of the culture, but I had to conform. I'll give you an example. Here is a beautiful sari that my curry and my mangoes reminded me of. And, it was the sister, and it wasn't quite me, but I was so grateful that she thought of me when she went to Bangladesh and got me a sari. But, they always wanted to make me something I wasn't. And, some people love jungle red. Not I. But anyway, and just like his sister, my boyfriend at that time, again, fatal attraction, but I made it through the stalking, through the this, through that, and he said, wear red nail polish. Again, that wasn't me. It wasn't me, but you don't know that you're trying to be not you when you're trying not to be you. But anyway, so then later, now this, sorry, is more me. Can you see that? Soft, swirls, paisley, white, and dark kind of elegant green. 6 yards of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sari. And I even learned how to do a sari. I felt so proud. It's very specific, okay? It's very specific. You have to, where's my petticoat? You have to put a petticoat underneath it, okay? You've got to do it right. Now, my niece the other day, she went on the internet and learned how to do a sari. And I learned from the people by their hands in person. I can't believe the things that you can do these days. But anyway, this is my sari petticoat, okay? You put that underneath, and then you do that amazing thing of getting your 6 yards of sari and wrapping it and looking so elegant. I love it so much. It's so soft. And this was really me. And actually, this reminded me of a night when I was 18 that I wore it. and I was talking to this really, just very handsome, probably the charismatic person of the party, and we talked, had a wonderful night, and at the very end, he kind of, he had that vibration that women don't like of, come to my apartment. And I remember just being so devastated. I just didn't like that. And then my boyfriend's, Indian boyfriend from Bangladesh's brother, when I was telling him, trying to, get some understanding, he said, why in the world would you not be flattered by that, So it just wasn't a fit, but I learned a lot, and the Indian culture is very beautiful. But anyway, so then I started writing some feelings about that, but I stayed on the onion level that was not the deep pain level, So anyway, but, I guess that I'm finished my video diary for today. I want to get a full view. Do you see a full view? This is my beautiful sundress that I got from the nice cook at the bed and breakfast. And I've got my Saints thongs on. And, I just love not being in a suit. It's just not me, although I love Lauren Bacall suits and things like that. But, that's another thing. I feel so much better without makeup. And that was another thing. Put on the makeup, all my life. And I felt like many women that you would just, that you had to have it. So it really kind of feels good not to have it anymore, And one last thing I'll say, that's Scott. We dated when we were 21, and he's my age now, 54. And you would not believe he's bitter, and that's a nut I'd like to crack. I mean, when he was 21, he wasn't like that. I always feel, far be it for me to be negative, but I always feel like men are on the same page, and you have to kind of lug them along. It gets so tiring. You have to kind of lug them along. And women don't have to get their self-esteem, many of them, from putting people down. And God bless, but he's kind of like my grandfather. So I guess that's how I married my first husband, who was like that. I was used to it, but it's very traumatic. But anyway, his brother is soft, timid, tunes in with the angels. And I can see he's battered by the put-downs of Scott all his life. And I can relate to that. I can relate to that because of my sister, but that's another horror story, God bless my sister, that we're going to go into another day when you can go to the onion level that's even deeper, But anyway, you get to a point, I forgot who said it, maybe it was somebody on Oprah Winfrey, and they said, you get to a point that you don't care as much when people don't like you, and that is a liberation. So I had my wonderful video diary, and now, don't you love my bike? They came to me. I had $200 worth of groceries last week. Oh my gosh. And they came to me and they said, oh, you will never be able to take that home on your bike. But look, I've got my baskets. Look at that. They're called newspaper baskets. How's that? And haven't had a car in 20 years. And yes, you can get abused on the road, but knock on wood, I've been safe. Thank you, God. Thank you. And look at that basket. What more could you want? So, I love you. Video, diary, thank you very much. Be prepared. Tomorrow, it might have to be the deeper levels. Oh, let me make sure. I have to make sure that I didn't forget my last. Oh, no. Let's see. No. Oh, I know. I came to something at the very end. Yes. Again, I'm reading Orville Hendricks. Wonderful couple. They do couple books, couples therapy. And, they talk, him and John Bradshaw, God bless John Bradshaw. But anyway, and they, really depict that you attract men who are at your level of health or dishealth, shall we say. And, I had to face it. I have been a very unwell woman my whole life. But it's a new day. So I'm working to be healthy, having my therapy at the Wonderful Family Service, and the world's a limit. Bye.